Alright, so let's talk about Tesla. I'm in my paper trading account and um, let's look at some of my positions we put on. Overall, Tesla were down because, well, we had this huge down move and now we've moved up and then down again. And so what this tells me is that we have a possibility of breaking this low, right? Because this is wave 3 up here. And then when this comes down, that sets us a low. This goes up, and then this will, wherever this goes, this could be a wave 1 of question mark on the way down, or an ABC. So it could be wave 1 of 3, wave 1 of 5. So we don't know. But waves need to be completed before we start wave 5 up. And then that whole move will be wave 4. So it could go on for a little bit. So we don't know if 248 is the low or we're going to go somewhere further. Also, we have a gap fill here that we'll need to take out in the future, and we have a gap fill here that we'll need to take out in the future. So these will be future targets for us, as these were future targets for me, or past targets. You know, I said we're going to go at least to 264 because of blank and blank, and even this one, which we filled all three of them on that one move. So what we did, first of all, we did a covered call, and that, I think, the covered call, we took it out. We bought back this 282.50 call for, I don't know if it was something or nothing, can't recall. However, we also threw on a iron condor for the Octobers, and we took in $1.26, and so we actually took in a 126 times 10, so 1,260. And did we pull those off? We pulled that off, so we paid, or we took in $1.26 and we pulled it off and paid 84 cents. So it looks like this: 126 minus 12 cents, which was our overall cost for commissions. So we took in $1.14, and our profit, so minus 0.84 cents. So we took in 30 cents. So 30 divided by 112. So we made 26% on that trade. It's pretty good. Pretty good return on our money for, let's see here, how many days was that? Put it on 9/3, we took it off 9/12. So 9 days. So it was in 9 days and we got 26% back on our money on that trade. We're down on all of these calls. We bought a bunch of calls that are worth way less now. Then we did another butterfly based on my belief that the stock was going to go down. And if we actually look at the chart, right, I believed it was going to go below to about 270 by that time, and it blew all the way through. So if we take us to that analyze chart and put on the butterflies that we still have on, because we took one off, I actually get this red line right here that we're always positive at 1,245 for this expiration. That's because we'd have to go way further to be any negative. So if I go to my monitor right now, activities and positions, right, all of these butterflies, you know, they're worthless right now. But I took a credit in for buying them. So if I added these two up, or these three up, you know, I'm still up 1,295 bucks. So that was a good positive trade. That was a great trade for the week, and so that expires today. We also sold a naked put at 235, which to cover one of our calls. You know, we're going to start reducing the cost basis, and so we sold it for $1.12, and right now it's actually worth $272. So we're down in that. Our profit loss is 160. But what we said was, and the reasoning we said, this was, well, if it went down to $235, I'd buy it. So we're okay with that risk, because that's where we think Tesla is a good deal. And then what I did the other time was I put on another iron condor, and I did that 91 days out because there was nothing that I could do that was within our range, and so I did that for $1.34, and um, it's worth $1.35 right now, so we're down a penny on all of those, and that's about it. So we still have 100 um, whatever it's called, 100 shares. So we're actually going to go in here for next Saturday. We're going to do a covered call at 260. Sell single, 415. And the margin on that is buying power. They want to take us $32,000 for that, which is crazy to me because, well, I just want to do a covered call. So, um, so what we're going to do, because that margin is so high, we can sell this for 260, right? And then we're going to go out to the 275 and see if we can do that. And then that takes our margin down way low. Oh, that's why. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Sell a single one. This is why it was so crazy. Set on 10. We just want to sell one. There, our buying power effect is 1,255. That's doable. So, we're going to sell that. And we sold it for 435, which 430, which I really should have done at 460, so I didn't even try to bid on it. So that's how that's going to work. So now we just reduced our cost basis by $430. We took in that credit. And the other thing we're going to do is we're also going to sell a put for next week. At probably in the money, 18%. We're also going to sell a put at 14%, 242.50. You know, I'm going to wait till Monday to do that because that makes sense to me. 265. So we're going to probably in the money. We're going to sell one of these. Right there. Kind of offset this one, right? And that's what we're going to do for right now. And that's about it. So we have a couple good trades on here and a couple trades that have gone against us. Overall, our PL open is negative 5,000. PL day negative 1,420. And so we have our covered call set in for next week. We have what we call strangle, and that was these two naked put in a call right here. So right, I sold this for 200, average price 213. It's worth 218, but this also, you know, I sold this for $1.12. It's worth 261 right now. So the thing of this is this can't be in two places at once. If I was going to manage this, I'd probably buy this back and sell a different one, but we're not going to manage this because, again, we think, okay, 235 was a good price for us, so we don't care if we're called to stock. So really this 215 is just a credit that we can earn later. And what that So that looks like, and sorry, it's still early in the morning right now. So what that looks like on the graph is, it looks like this. Is that the right ones? I have no clue what's going on here. Why is this? Anyways, so this should be like a, that should be a big triangle looking thing, but it's not showing up. Anyways, that's what we're doing right now, and that's about it. Market is hit all-time highs, and we're gonna see what happened later. Oh, so the other news in Tesla today, they're gonna do a $5 billion buyback, and they might have a problem with some production facility. So the $5 billion buyback will actually bring the stock down. So that's more news driven. That might push this lower. So haven't bought any yet. I actually made a trade that was very neutral for this week. Bought an iron condor, made about 50 bucks on it. Or sold an iron condor, bought it back today, made about 50 bucks. And so that's all I'm doing. All right, to loot, and it's not turning off.